a turner, bring a turn, and a turner, never turn, and a turn, banana pop, and a turner, and a burner, bring a pop, but that you do not
Girl, you look good. Won't you back that ass up?
Put your hands in the air and clap that ass up. Ooh. And back that ass up. Hey. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Spark FM Online, number one for urban and Caribbean music. We are officially in the building.
Hey.
And it is cold, baby. It's cold outside.
It is.
Did y'all get a chance to be outside the way that it was?
No.
Because it's cold. It is cold. It is like your hands hurt, your legs hurt. You know, every time I wear pants without something underneath them, my legs don't get so cold when I'm like outside walking, but I always feel cold on my legs, except when I'm outside. You think I'm dying?
No. Okay. I don't know what's going on there with you, but
you got to double your pants. This is.
You have to tuck your socks into your pants.
So let me ask:
barrier.
When is Chris? Like, not when is
Winter?
When do you feel that winter has hit that you should start wearing your winter clothes?
When the first snow comes.
Is that when it is?
No, it's when the temperature drops below my age. That's when it's winter.
Okay, I can get with that. I can definitely get with that. And Tristan, what about you? When do you officially feel like it's winter? It's time for me to pull out my big jacket and a long john.
Now.
Yeah, right.
Definitely winter time.
Like 40 and below.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now,
like it's just crazy.
I'm wearing jeans and I have my fleece. What do you call it? My fleece.
Oh, yep.
Pajama
Fleece
pants
pajam jams.
I tried to. I bought a pair of fleece-lined leggings.
Yeah.
And I tried to put them on today. Whoa. I don't know
happened?
what size did I buy?
I hate tights and leggings that don't make no sense.
Yeah, like what the hell is wrong with you, tights? Why are you not fitting me? So anyhow, they didn't. So I just have on my pants. But I like to I wear, opaque tights underneath my things.
Yeah.
Or you can go to Primark and get a nice pack of like 2 to 3 fleece lined tights for like less than $10, and those go good under your pants.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering, what angle is that she's at?
Who?
You.
Where am I?
Oh, there it is.
Here
Because I was like, how did it get on the other side of you? That's very funny. Well, good morning, everybody. Quick check-in. Miss Tony, how you doing this morning, girl? How was your evening?
I'm doing good. I had a good evening. I had a very good evening. My son did very good in school yesterday, and how he does affects my mood greatly. So he got MVP yesterday in school. Yeah. And then what else? I don't know.
You got MVP? Got the MVP?
He got the MVP, and he was so excited. I was so excited. His teacher called me, and she was excited. And then I called Danielle, and she was excited.
Seems like Noah has done such a 360, a 180.
He does a 360 a lot, though. He goes right back to where he started. He starts off good, goes right back to where he started.
Spirals.
So we're seeing. I had to take away his stuff again. So no iPad. Had to take away his brand new Build-A-Bear. But anyhow, aside from that, I was good. I woke up early this morning. The boys' school has no heat.
Woke up this morning.
Got yourself good.
Speaking of guns, Brunch and Burners is coming up December 20th. So get your LTC license so that you can got yourself one too.
And I'm going to have one because the little nightmare that I had this morning was quite strange. I was in a hostage situation.
Oh, God.
With a man with a gun. And yeah, I don't know why I had that dream. And I was very disturbed by it. I know.
He had a gun? What kind of gun?
He had a gun. So we were like in a social setting. The guy had a gun. They thought he had a gun. So he ran into the bathroom and he got rid of the gun. The police went in, came in and whatever. He ran into the bathroom. He got rid of the gun. But the police were in the bathroom for a long time looking for the gun. The police came out. They found the gun. And when they came out with the gun, the man had another gun. And I was like, where he had the gun from? And he was like in a standoff with the police. And then somehow, I don't know, we was in a hostage situation. But I'm like, why we didn't leave when he had the first gun? But anyway, so then we was there. Then he didn't have a gun. He had a big knife. It was crazy. Then my alarm went off. So anyhow, that's all of that happened. Wow. But I did. I was up. The boy has no heat in his school. The school was like, send the kids anyway if you want to. And I was like, hell yeah. Who's gonna be there? So he has on pajama pants underneath his clothes today. They said they could dress down, but then he missed the bus. So I had to take him to the school this morning. So then I stayed up, and when I stayed up, I watched first episode of The Reckoning, Puff Daddy.
Yes.
Watch it, y'all.
Yes.
Watch it.
Hey, what do you think? What do you think about it
so far? Because I watched it too. So far, I'm more so. I was telling Tony this morning. I'm more so interested in all of this. Is not like a friend. It's not a friend of Diddy's that is doing a documentary on his life. This is a pretty much a takedown documentary. However, this first episode seems like, like if I didn't know the history between them, I would think that it was a documentary about the rise of Diddy.
Right. But that's the controversy that's on Diddy's side now.
Yeah.
Like when we get into the entertainment news, we'll talk more about it. But Diddy said that the footage is all stolen. He's alleging that the footage is all stolen.
And that's what my biggest thing is. These are real personal accounts.
Yeah.
These are personal accounts, and these are, like real behind the scenes of somebody in his camp that was there all the time.
Yeah.
So in the beginning of the episode, it did say that
he
had hired them.
Yeah.
And then that the footage was basically bought from the people he hired.
They did say that. They did put that disclaimer out in the beginning. And they did.
What does
they
that
did
mean?
say,
Tell me what that means.
So they said in the beginning that Puffy hired, when he came back to New York to face the case from Florida, he hired a camera crew to follow him.
Oh, I thought you said 50 Cent hired.
No. Puffy hired the camera crew to follow him.
Okay.
And then they said that this show purchased or bought this footage.
Oh, so they basically, he hired these people to probably do a documentary on himself.
Yeah.
And he went to jail, and 50 Cent pretty much bought it and did it himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So the thing about it for me though, is what I'm seeing is that I kind of feel like it's giving you a lot of background on Puffy. So we're starting off from when he was a
child.
baby.
Yep.
And it kind of shows you like why he became the monster that he is.
Yeah,
so
his
although
upbringings.
although it's talking about him and how bad he is, it's also like this is why
The grooming.
he was groomed. He was raised in this way. He thought that he was walking in his father's footsteps, who he never met. So it kind of gives him a reason why he is who he is.
He looked like a little pimp, 5 years old.
He
I think.
did.
But what a cute baby.
How his mom used
And then
to
he grew up real funny looking.
This Whoville snout thing.
And
that he
his
has,
teeth were crazy with his little Gumby haircut. But yeah, Janice,
She's interesting.
yeah,
They should do a documentary on her just by herself.
yeah.
For real.
So I'm interested to get into episode 2. I watched episode 1 this morning, like right before I came in here, and I was just like, wow, this is poor kid. You kind of feel for him a little bit. I mean,
Yes, I guess so. He reminded my childhood was a little bit reminiscent of.
oh damn.
My mother wasn't a pimp, but
She could-
active
And
And then
I'll
they have
definitely be
footage
slapping.
of her saying like he got a lot of beatings too, and then they talked about the beatings that he got. And what's interesting to me is that they have a lot of people who really were close to him,
very close.
As a part of this documentary, and it's like, wow, these people like really ain't messing with you no more. Even Eric Sermon, I didn't know that Eric Sermon dated
That was weird.
Misa?
That part
Misa
was
before.
weird.
Yeah.
That part was weird for me.
Because it gave her a super highlight. Like
Because it.
You know why I think that they highlighted her? Because she was very much on his side throughout. We're supporting him
still
throughout
on
this
his
thing,
side.
and still on his side. And I think that they wanted us to see like nobody was safe from him. And yeah, so he basically like stole her from Eric Sermon or whatever. After they broke up, then he pursued her, and pretty much he tried to, he honed in on Kim and decided that he was going to take her from Al Shakur.
I'll be sure.
Al Shakur.
Shakur. I was also interested to see all the footage. Oh, well, I don't want to give away too much, but
Well, we'll get to that in
Yeah.
the entertainment.
Yeah. Anyhow.
Tristan, how was your evening? You good?
It was good. I was here and I Christmas.
Yes, you showed Christmas.
it's Christmas the
It's
F.
It's Christmas, okay?
But I got your little Grinch stuff going around.
I said to Samin, because look at my nails. I said this is who I said go look at my door right now. It's like every year this is what I get, and I'm very pleased.
And you got a little Grinch Christmas tree on your desk.
Oh.
Yes, you do.
And look at the little Grinch behind you.
Little Grinch.
Oh, he's stealing the Christmas.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. It makes me feel warm. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And it's cold.
I feel good today. It feels good in here. I've got, of course, I have to shout out my good scarf that I purchased at the Marché
that is
Muse
very
this weekend.
nice, yeah.
It's an infinity scarf. It's handcrafted by Foliage, who is a sister from up in New Hampshire, and she does some really, really wonderful work.
That
So
is nice.
It's a 2-for-1 in there.
it's a infinity.
Oh, so it's a roller wraparound.
Infinity
It
scarf.
looks
And
very
that-
nice.
and it's very
Is
warm.
that wool and yarn?
Yarn.
It is.
Wow.
It's wool
Very, very warm
here
looking.
and this, and it's lined, and it's very warm. My neck feels
I need
very.
one.
I feel very good today.
And it looks polo.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's because that's the aesthetic. You
Oh,
know, everybody's
yes.
the Ralph Lauren aesthetic is the
Oh,
winter
yeah.
time.
I like
So
that. I
gotta-
like that. And then you
gotta
see
go
you
there.
rocking your Zazzy.
I've
bar
rocked
hat.
my Zazzy hat because shout out to Zaz.
Yes, absolutely.
Zazzy
Shout
bar.
out to him. Yesterday Tristan took me to the farm.
Oh, yes. we went
City
to
Farms.
City Farm.
Over there?
Dispensary over there on American Legion Highway.
Oh, it's open.
It's so cute.
Oh.
It's so cute.
Nice.
It's so cute. And they have really, really great prices. This is not an advertisement. I was just really excited about them.
nice.
For the most. Oh, I finally got my feet done, but then I hate them. I have to go back today to put a coat of paint on it. I
Just
don't
put the
like
green on top.
it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just give me another layer because
Yeah.
I hate it.
I don't think you should hate it. And two, you're not wearing your feet out. It's only you looking at your feet.
How you know what I'm doing with my feet, honey? Exactly. Don't question what my feet is doing.
She
All
got
right.
OnlyFans.
You know, I'm
Only
a
feet.
feet finder, okay?
Only feet.
I'm outside with it. Anyways, people, let's get into the show because we do have the Boston Globe stopping by today to tell us about the building wealth panel discussion that they'll be having coming up soon. So we'll learn about that. We'll get into a little bit more information regarding all of those great things. But in the meantime, let's get this show on the road. Saucy and Friends officially starts right now.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
The Spark of New England, Spark FM.
Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Boo, 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 boo. All right, people. All right. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, December the 3rd. We are already 3 days into December. It's approximately 9:41 a.m. in the morning. Today's degrees is going to be a high of 38. It is currently 33 degrees. And tonight it will drop down to 29. Partly cloudy conditions expected around 11 a.m. Wind gusts are up to 18 miles per hour. So not only is it cold, but the wind is going to make it a little bit colder. We don't have a feels like temperature right now, but I think it do feel like 30 degrees. That's what I know. It's
Feel like cold.
as hell. Yeah, it feel like cold. And once you get this cold, it don't matter how much you drop more after that. It's all just cold.
Right. I think
Yeah.
once you hit the freezing point at 33 degrees,
Yeah.
then it's just
So it wouldn't be like 9. Still feel like 33. I don't know the difference.
Right.
It's all
so
friggin'
freezing.
cold.
33 feel like 9 to me.
Yeah.
Shoot.
All right, let's go, Miss Tony. Let's do
Here we
around the
go.
way news. I'm gonna try to.
Well,
calm
Rep
down.
Ayanna Pressley will seek re-election to a House seat, and she won't run for the U.S. Senate. Is that something that we thought she was going to do?
Yes.
Was that the rumor?
Yeah, we did. Her rumor was that she was going to run for one of the bigger seats like Ed Markey or
Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah, one of those. But she has decided to stay where she is right now.
Yes.
And she has not ruled out anything else later on.
So
anyway.
she announced that she will run for re-election, ending speculation that she might challenge incumbent Senator Ed Markey in 2026. Presley, who represents the Massachusetts 7th District, which include parts of Dorchester and Mattapan, along with sections of Roxbury and other neighborhoods of Boston, had to choose between a re-election bid or a run for Senate since the elections are in the same cycle year. Hearing from so many people from throughout our Commonwealth encouraging me to run for United States Senate was deeply humbling and a testament to the strength of our movement, she said in a statement issued this afternoon. It would be an honor to serve the whole Commonwealth, but with our daughter in her last year at home, I didn't know she had a child.
It's his child.
Oh, at home before college in a district that has been in the crosshairs of this White House, I am certain that the Massachusetts 7th is where I belong in this moment.
She do. We
Yeah.
need it. We need it on the ground. Stay here with us, yawns.
The decision ends weeks of speculation fueled by public polling that showed Presley would perform well in a three-way race featuring the incumbent Markey and Congressman Seth Moulton, who has already announced his intent to challenge Markey. Markey. Presley said she will run for re-election in Massachusetts' 7th District to continue building community, governing in close partnership and proximity to my constituents. Now more than ever is the time to dig deep, to lean into mutual aid, and to use every tool available to stand in the gap in defense of our neighbors and our democracy, she concluded. The ongoing discussion of Presley leaving for the Senate had also ignited a firestorm of speculation on the domino effect it would have on other city and state elected offices. Many in and around Boston were said to be considering a run for her congressional seat, while others were considering other seats that could be vacated as a result. Go ahead.
And here goes the clip.
If she chooses to toss her hat into the ring. 343 days to go.
The Democratic primary is kind of a unique
A
animal.
little low.
Depends on how the race is shaped.
And pollsters already have midterms on the mind. A Suffolk University Boston Globe poll honing in on the fight for Senate in Massachusetts, showing incumbent Ed Markey claiming 45% of likely Democratic primary voters, Congressman Seth Moulton at 22%, with 30% undecided.
More undecideds in the Markey-Moulton race, and so that could factor in. That could potentially benefit Moulton.
But lingering in the background,
And I'm focused on what I need to be, and that's the people of the Massachusetts 7th.
questions over whether Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley will join the fray. When asked, voters' answers shifted, putting Markey at 34%,
Oh, wow.
Pressley
Oh,
at
wow.
35%, and Moulton at 16%.
Wow.
Not even formally
She
in the
probably
race
would have
yet.
had a good little, she probably could have made a good little run there.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
But
I
maybe
think
she
so.
needs just time to kind of gear up and get things together.
And like she said, she's got things to do here.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Personal life, you know what your bandwidth is and how much you can actually dedicate to something. So that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm okay. I'll allow it. Ayanna Pressley, I'll allow it.
All right.
It's my friend.
She is. That's your homegirl. Teacher Sue's school says she says fired her for refusing to use a trans student's name and pronouns in a recommendation letter. Well, that's not nice. A computer science teacher at Brooke High School in Mattapan today filed a federal civil liberties suit against the charter school, charging it violated her religious freedom rights by firing her after she refused to use a former student's name and preferred pronouns in a recommendation letter because that would go against her Christian faith.
Two things. This couldn't have been a new thing. So why didn't she just tell the person that she could not write the letter?
Exactly.
If you're not going to write it
Exactly.
properly, just say you can't write it
Exactly.
How
That's
come?
how I feel.
How come?
Huh?
Why she can't write it?
because she don't want to. She don't. It's a trans what girl?
It just said a trans
a
student.
trans student, and she wants to call them by their original name and pronoun.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't do
In her
that.
suit filed in the U.S. District Court in Boston, Jabri Ellis. Do we know that person?
Jabri?
Jabri.
I feel like I do.
Jabri Ellis,
my
attorney,
Facebook.
writes, the plaintiff had and has a sincerely held religious belief that God makes no mistakes when it comes to sex and gender, and that calling transgender students by a name or pronouns at odds with their biological sex could cause the plaintiff to affirm that God made a mistake in creating a transgender person as a male or female. In the plaintiff's religious view, affirming a transgender person's identity through the use of preferred names and pronouns would be speaking a falsehood and would violate her religious beliefs.
Wow.
The suit says the former student contacted her in July of 2024 to seek a recommendation. The plaintiff responded via email that she would write the recommendation, but because she could not lie in accordance with her beliefs in Christ and his teachings, could not refer to the former student using a preferred name or pronouns that did not align with the student's biological sex. So she told them that she couldn't. She alleges that when she returned to school in August to get ready for the upcoming semester, she was called into a meeting with the school principal and HR director to discuss the issue. In two other meetings over the following days, she avers the two warned her refusal to write the recommendation with the student's name and pronouns would violate the law and make the school liable. And then the suit says they fired her, despite a spotless record since her 2019 hiring, including how she respectfully navigated conversations with students who use different pronouns. The suit alleges this violates her religious and free speech rights under the First Amendment.
Might have a point.
She does.
She do.
Yeah, because she didn't write it.
She didn't write it. She told them why she couldn't write it.
Yep.
And that literally is her right not to write it.
Yeah.
Like, what do we? This doesn't have anything to do with the trans student, period.
At all. At all.
It has nothing to do. Y'all wanted to fire the teacher, and y'all fired her because she refused to do something that y'all knew that she was going to refuse to do.
Right.
That sounds stupid. That sounds real stupid to me. Sue.
Yeah.
Her reason. What about her reason?
It's not, even if she says, I don't want to write it because I don't feel like writing it. It's her right to not feel like writing it.
Religious thing?
I don't know.
I mean, that stands in a lot of places.
It could.
There's religious freedom. That's a thing.
And you know what? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I think that either way, she has a good case here. She has a good case.
Yeah.
I would sue. Yeah. Don't fire me from my job because I said that I'm not going to do something that I don't want to do.
Right, and she told them and she didn't do it. So it's not like she wrote it but
disrespected.
Right, it's not like she wrote it and was like it's a trans girl and she was like he. She didn't write it. So what? I don't understand. Massachusetts considers reparations and apologies for slavery.
Oh my God, are we still considering it? If we're not just doing it, like, let's not consider anymore. Because at this point, it's too many task force, too many research force, too many digging committees. What is it?
Yes. The Massachusetts legislature is wading into the debate over reparations for slavery. The legislature's Joint Committee on the Judiciary recently held a hearing on proposed legislation dealing with the matter. The Boston Herald's Tim Dunn reported the legislation would establish a special commission to study the feasibility and implementation of reparation payments and a draft to formal apology on behalf of the Massachusetts residents for this.
There are legitimately 20 reparation task force committees and committees. Like, why are we still how much committee we have to have?
If I could register something as a nonprofit and get a little grant money, get another one today.
So what it would do is, according to the proposed legislation, the commission shall consist of no less than 9, no more than 15 members appointed by the governor from a list provided by the Senate president, who would serve on the proposed commission. The president of the Senate and the House Speaker would appoint 2 members each, and the Attorney General would select an appointee. The chairs of the House and the Senate Joint Committee on Racial Equality, Civil Rights, and Inclusion would also make appointments to the commission. And the commission would study, the Herald reported, if passed, the commission would be tasked with recommending reparative actions for slavery, its consequences, and continued vestiges on residents of African descent, and serving as the primary source of the subject of reparations.
What'd that say?
Child, I don't know what that say, but it says they working on doing something about it.
They working on it, I guess.
They working on doing something about it. There was another story that was in here. I don't see it, so I probably didn't put it in there. 1 dead after a shooting in East Boston. Huh? Yeah, somebody died in East Boston. Yeah. Boston's MOA announces $100,000 in mini grants to strengthen youth mental health and combat violence in the Massachusetts, in the Boston. Who is MOA?
We'll find out.
Massachusetts of
Mayor's Office of Women's Advancement. Is putting money where its mouth is with 2 fresh mini grant opportunities aimed at boosting mental health and curbing violence among the youth in Boston to the tune of $100,000. According to an announcement made by the office earlier this month, the dual grants, one focusing on women and girls' mental health.
I'm on it.
Okay. The other on domestic, sexual, and gender-based violence prevention.
On it too.
Are up for grabs for community organizations committed to early intervention and culturally savvy program. Investing in the well-being and safety of our young people is an investment in Boston's future, said Mariangeli Solis Cervera, Chief of Equity and Inclusion, spotlighting the city's drive to provide inclusive access to programs designed to shore up mental health supports and forges connections with students. The Women and Girls Mental Health Mini Grant pitches in with a $50,000 slice of the pie, backing applications up to $9,999. My computer just...
For a single organization.
Yeah, for both of them. It's about... They have $50,000 for both of the grants, and each awardee would get $10,000.
$10,000.
And up to 20.
Up to 20.
As a partner.
Yeah, that's good. I have to.
And there's also one out there for. Okay, there we go. There's also out there. There's a black male. Oh no, that's done. That went by January. But we're gonna do this one right now.
All right. What else do we have going on here? Mayor Wu says that our Boston residents' property taxes to increase 13% in January.
Lord.
That's something to look forward to, isn't it? No, it's not.
Boy, my God.
Massachusetts state trooper charged in alleged assault on a child. What is going on here? This is gross. Is there a clip? Yes, there's a clip. Go ahead. Okay,
So-
I will do the intro and then you can get the clip. A Massachusetts state trooper was arrested and charged after a lengthy investigation and covered allegations that he assaulted his child. On November 25th, Trooper Michael Gagnon was taken into custody and charged with domestic assault and battery on a child under 14.
In about 10 seconds.
According to the court documents, police spoke with the Department of Children and Families, which reported that a juvenile victim said his father allegedly struck him in the face with a closed fist, injuring his eye and face area.
All right, here goes the clip.
In the alleged assault of his own child. According to court paperwork, State Trooper Michael Gagnon's accused of striking his child with a closed fist, injuring their eye and face. Gagnon allegedly told the child not to tell his mother and to say a wiffle ball bat accidentally caused
Why
that
you
mark
want the
on
boy
his
to
face.
lie?
He's charged with
51 a.m.
aggravated assault on a child under 14, along with domestic assault and battery. We have reached out to Mass State Police about these allegations. We'll update the story when we hear back.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Don't tell your mother I hit you.
What is that?
You better not tell nobody. You better not tell nobody I was over here hitting you.
What happened to your face? Oh, the wiffle ball.
Right. The wiffle ball that I threw at your face. Brian Walsh finally explains what happened to his wife, Anna,
This is the one I wanted to get
before
into.
she disappeared, and it's a doozy. Did you read it?
No, I didn't. I was waiting.
Oh, okay. Brian Walsh's wife, Anna, fell victim to sudden, unexplained death before he panicked and got rid of her body because he thought everyone would blame him, his lawyers told jurors. The irony, of course, is that they did blame him, and he was in Norfolk County, Massachusetts
'Cause he
courtroom Monday
did it.
for the start of his murder trial. So he said she just died, and so I had to chop her up and get rid of her in several bags because they were going to blame me. Prosecutors said that Walsh, 50, killed and dismembered his 39-year-old spouse, with whom he shared 3 kids around New Year's Day of 2023. Anna was having an affair, and the couple was also having financial problems at the time, owing to Walsh being convicted for selling phony Andy Warhol paintings. Anna's body has never been found. Defense attorney Larry Tipton told the jury in Norfolk County Superior Court in Dedham, Mass. On Monday morning that while Walsh's incriminating actions after her death, like lying to cops, Googling how to dismember a body, and buying a hacksaw and hatchet, will be hard to understand, he still isn't responsible for her death. When Anna turned up dead in bed, Brian thought, what would happen if there are 3 boys now that Anna is no longer here? What will happen if they think he had he did something bad to Anna? Where will the 3 boys go? Still, Brian Walsh never killed Anna. He never thought about killing Anna. He would never do it. Brian Walsh is not a killer. Instead, Anna died of a little-known condition called sudden unexplained death.
That's what are you reading here?
Roughly an hour after the new year rang in, Tipton said, Anna and Brian had been celebrating with a friend at their Cohasset home before the friend left around 1:30 a.m., and Anna went to bed while Brian cleaned up the kitchen. When Brian went up to the bedroom, he intended to crawl into bed with Anna Walsh, the woman he loved. He got into bed and he sensed something was wrong. He nudged Anna and she didn't respond. He nudged her again and she didn't respond.
What?
And in Walsh's effort to wake his wife, he actually rolled off the bed, the defense attorney told the jury. Now he is panicking and doesn't understand what has happened and what is happening. It didn't make any sense to him.
Oh, hold on. I got it right here. Hold on.
She didn't respond. He nudged her now in a frantic and panic reaction to where she actually rolled off the bed.
And in that time, we will prove the defendant guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of the premeditated murder of his wife, Anna Walsh.
And what were your responsibilities?
After opening statements, the first witness called was the lead investigator on the case with Cohasset Police. He testified about the interviews with Walsh. There were 4 of them in the days after his wife was reported missing. Audio recordings of the interviews were played in which Walsh does not mention his wife's death or the disposal of her body. At times, it is very lighthearted. He is laughing with police. At one point, he tells police, "I don't want to hide anything. Finding my wife is the most important thing." Live in Dedham, Sarah Conji, WCVB News Center 5.
Boy, when you're wicked, because you sitting here kikiing with the cops when you know that you just chopped up your wife's body and put her in different bags around the city. That's very crazy. To hell with the trial. Lock him up.
The evidence you will hear will be hard to understand, but it's true.
Dr. Renegade said, so instead of calling the police, you chopped up her body and dropped it off?
At different places.
And disappeared it?
Took her down to the basement, went to the Home Depot, bought the hatchet and the hacksaw.
And the tape and
the bags and the gloves and all of that stuff. Googled how to get rid of her body and all of. You didn't want to just call 911.
You thought that if you had done all of that they wouldn't suspect you why did you feel like you shouldn't be a suspect in the murder of your wife?
Because he's trying to say that he's crazy. He's trying to prove that he's crazy so that he can get
they need to pick a different way, because what the lawyer was just saying is that he expected to climb into bed and cuddle alongside her, and as he was stroking her cheek, he noticed a little dampness. So he nudged her, and he nudged her so much that he nudged her off the bed in a fit of panic, and then he chopped up her body and sent her away.
He didn't nudge her. He kicked her off that bed like, bitch, wake up, like that.
And
then she did it because she was already dead because he had already poisoned her.
Yep.
Aside from that, I forget what I was going to say, but it was very true.
Oh.
Good.
I was going to say, we have a name for people like him. Hold on, here it goes.
Oh, you see this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do because he have to go in front of the traffic. Look what
he is a joker. He is a joker.
Guy.
And then to end on a good note, Mass Winter Festival returning to Boston area with new attractions. Oh, we got something else after?
Mm-hmm.
What's it say after? Hold on.
New attraction.
Oh. Adult cannabis something. So this is the very last thing down on the bottom. So we'll go back to the good news after. So hearing that the group trying to end adult use cannabis in Massachusetts has enough signatures. What is that?
So that little video that I had there is Chris, and he has been following this case.
Cannabis
pretty heavily. So we're gonna start paying attention to his nice little videos that he has here.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
It's not great news.
Oh.
Hearing out of the State House, the word is that the people who are trying to get rid of adult use cannabis dispensaries in Massachusetts actually may have enough signatures to qualify to get on next year's ballot. What does this mean? Right now, it means if you support cannabis in Massachusetts, adult use, recreational, not going back to the prehistoric ages, then you got a fight ahead of you. This is a big deal. And so right now, I don't know what's happening with challenges. There were, of course, many allegations, including from yours truly, because I saw it with my own eyes, that they collected these signatures in an unscrupulous fashion. But I guess perhaps it's not going to matter. Perhaps they had enough and there weren't enough challenges or whatever it may be. And now that's going to be a ballot question. Now, there's still more steps. Nothing's official here. Certainly not. I am not making any big announcement. We are waiting to see what happens, what we hear from the Secretary of the Commonwealth this week. But what I'm hearing is that they have the signatures to qualify. So that's what it's going to be. And, on the other side, I know opposition group is forming involving some of the cannabis.
So they have enough signatures to get it on the ballot, and then we have to vote.
Then we have to vote. Depending on if we get out and vote, the people who usually are voting for these things are probably don't want them. So we have got to vote. It's so important that we get out. I don't want to stress how important it is for you guys to vote, especially on these ballot questions, especially those people that don't do politics, but they believe that local politics. When you say, I believe that local politics count, and you still don't vote in local politics, it makes me angry, and I don't want you to say it.
So, and since we have been opened up dispensaries here in Massachusetts, we have made $8 billion.
Really?
On cannabis tax.
See, that's why I feel like it won't pass, because we make so much money off of taxes here that can help people. So I'm not really sure. I don't know. We'll just have to keep on following this and see how it turns
I don't feel like this is something that's going to pass. Put it on the ballot. Okay.
And then if it goes on the ballot, leave it alone and don't put it back
It's
on.
not gonna pass. There's too many dispensaries open. So you're telling me all the businesses that's open right now got shut down?
Exactly. And how much that's gonna take away from the
everything?
Yeah.
GDP gross.
This is foolishness. People need to stop. Anyhow,
you already made it legal,
right?
And it's already a legalized business, and you're trying to figure it out. Why are we going backwards? I don't want to go backwards, and it makes me mad when people.
Noah said, I need to, all the things that I unproved, I need to improve.
Yes, exactly.
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 Leave it alone.
You unprove it, improve it.
Massive Winter Festival is returning to the Boston area with new attractions. The Massive Winter Festival is coming back to Boston area with a revamped lineup of activities. The Winter Fest 2025 will take over the Yard at Hood Park in Charlestown. Oh, that's the Ferris wheel we saw.
At the Yard.
At the Yard at Hood Park in Charlestown, starting on Saturday. After making its debut in 2024, Winterfest is set to return with a refreshed layout and new attractions, in addition to an après-ski themed lounge, ice castle, and gingerbread house. This year's festival will feature carnival-style arcade games, a Ferris wheel, and an expanded winter market with multiple local vendors and experiences, such as face painting. It's going to be great. Tickets are $7.22 and will be purchased and can be purchased via online. Families can also bring their children to visit Santa for $38.42. Winterfest will run from 5 to 9:30 on December 6th through 7th, 12th to 14th, and 19th to the 30th. The festival will be closed on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Parking at Hood Park is free for up to 3 hours, and the address is 100 Hood Park Drive in downtown Boston. I'm going to go to it.
Me too.
I'm so excited.
Me too. I'm excited as hell as well.
Drinks?
I'm excited as hell.
I'm excited as hell.
And that's it. That's the local news that I got for y'all today.
And when we come back, we'll be talking to the Boston Globe about building black wealth back in Boston.
Build it up, y'all.
With Anthony Hightower.
And
keep it locked right. And Ron
Bell.
Yeah. Keep it locked right here to Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. And we'll be right back.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
At Rockland Trust, we know listening matters. Whether you're building a family or a business, investing in a new home or a college education, you need a banker who cares. That one person who makes all the difference. Rockland Trust Bank, where each relationship matters. Member FDIC.
Don't let biased algorithms or degree screens or exclusive professional networks or stereotypes. Don't let anything keep you from discovering the half of the workforce who are stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time to tear the paper ceiling and see the stars beyond it. Find out how you can make stars part of your talent strategy at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Looking for a meaningful way to engage with your community and make a difference? Volunteer with the Massachusetts Senior Medicare Patrol Program and help prevent Medicare fraud. Visit masmp.org. This project is supported by a grant from the U.S. Administration for Community Living.
At Rockland Trust Bank, we know that listening matters, not just to your financial goals, but taking the time to really get to know you. Whether you're building a family or a business, investing in a new home or a college tuition, planning your finances for the next 30 days or the next 30 years, our experienced bankers will listen, not just to provide advice and resources, but to foster a relationship that truly matters. Rockland Trust Bank, where each relationship matters. Member FDIC.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue, where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibe. My name is Gary Banton, alongside my co-host Big Trini, right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the #1 place for soca, hip-hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturdays from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the Avenue.
How serious is youth vaping? Irreversible lung damage serious. 1 in 10 kids vape serious, which warrants a serious conversation from a serious parental figure like yourself. Not the seriously know-it-all sports dad or the seriously smart podcaster. It requires a serious conversation that is best had by you. No, seriously, the best person to talk to your child about vaping is you. To start the conversation, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Spark FM.
Some of them don't like me. Some of them just fight me. All of them could rock so.
Spark FM.
One girl every day. One girl every day. Say me name and me magically appear.
Spark FM.
Body better get her cause she out here looking fun. Better pop it because I'm out here popping mine. Blonde like this Don Julio gon' do the trick every time.
Spark FM.
So can you come pick up your clothes? I have them folded.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
All right, let's take a look.
I got the sauce, yeah, I'm saucy. You peep the walk, yeah, I'm flossing on them. You can't get enough, you know you want this. Cause I got the sauce, catch my drip, drip, drip. I got the sauce, yeah, I'm saucy. You peep the walk, yeah, I'm flossing on them. You can't get enough, you know you want this. Cause I got the sauce, catch my drip, drip, drip. Drip beyond 1,000, your style beyond 100. Cause I've been stacking billions worth of knowledge in my pocket. A designer and an artist working harder than your hardest. I'm a vibe no matter the time when I'm in your space. Catch my fly. Look at the flick of the wrist. Been dripping all over this place. Been clicking all over your space. I laid it all on me with grace. Super ahead of my time. You falling in love with the vibe. Believe it, you know I'm your type. And I see it all in your eyes. Cause I got the sauce, the jugo, all the flavor for real, te lo juro. El sazón to your life, eso es puro. Tú sabes que yo soy de lo tuyo. Cause I got the sauce, the jugo, all the flavor for real, te lo juro. El sazón to your life, eso es puro. Tú sabes que yo soy de lo tuyo. Soy de lo tuyo, soy de lo tuyo. Ya tú sabes, soy de lo tuyo. Siento el orgullo dentro de mí, comenzando de ahí. Salió este hit, salió este beat, pegándose así, rompiéndote el mix. Tan fácil así, bailándolo así. Tú sabes que sí, tú sabes que sí, tú sabes que I got the sauce, yeah, I'm saucy. Tú sabes que you peep the wow, yeah, I'm floss. Tú sabes que can't get enough, you know you want. Tú sabes que I got the sauce, sauce, sauce. Tú sabes que I got the sauce, yeah, I'm saucy. Tú sabes que you peep the wow, yeah, I'm floss. Tú sabes que can't get enough, you know you want. Tú sabes que I got the sauce, sauce, sauce.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
And we are back. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. It's Hot Sauce, Saucy and Friends in the morning. Rockstone Triz, Miss Tony B. Knowing. And we are joined by the good people over at the Boston Globe. We have Anthony Hightower, who is back. We heard from him. What was that? 2 weeks ago? A couple weeks ago. So now he is like an official co-host here on the morning show. And Ron Bell, who is a part of the Globe team as well, and is one of the producers of this really great event, Building Wealth in Boston, Barriers and Opportunities. Welcome to Spark FM again. Gentlemen, how are you?
I'm great. I'm great.
Good. So tell us about Building Black Wealth. Well, building wealth in Boston.
Yes.
Well, I mean, before we start, can y'all hear me?
We can hear you great.
So I think this probably a good time for you to give background to the project in itself.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't work for the Globe.
No.
Oh,
let me just put it out there.
Good, because we didn't like them.
Yeah, I was like, okay now, it's not, But no, my name is Ron Bell. I'm the lead organizer of the Real Talk Network.
The infamous.
Yes, the real. Okay.
Real Talk
yeah,
Network. I'm
all
also
right.
the founder of Dunk the Vote, which we registered over the last 33 years, 100,000 people in Massachusetts.
Wow.
So we actually started with the Globe about a year ago. Chris Hooks, who runs the MPI, Money, Power, and Equality program or unit of the Boston Globe, we came together and he was promising that we're going to have this money to do conversations. Because he had seen a model that we use as far as getting voices of those unheard, like not the typical folks that go to town hall meetings that speak up, taking all the oxygen out of the room. These are folks that are on the ground, real ordinary folk like us. Right?
Absolutely.
And one of the things we try to convey throughout the project, it's not a us and them, it's we.
Yep,
You know what I mean? We're not better than you. Cause even when they put me on the financial, put me as a financial expert, I was like, wait a second, I gotta get my credit together. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so it's been about a year we've been in the mix, building relationship, met my man Hightower, who's really cool, and he gets it. He actually gets it at the Globe. And we've been doing conversations, which is about 6 to 8 people, a conversation on wealth. What does wealth mean to you? And what is your question as it relates to you from your experience that you have about your well-being? So I'm going to just turn it over because I don't want to take up all the oxygen. But it's a real exciting project. The culmination ends not ends, but I would say the beginning of the end tomorrow at the Roxbury Media Arts Center. RCC, Roxbury Community College begins at 5:30. We're asking people to come. We want black and brown folk to be in the front row. We're not in the back of the bus anymore. We want to be in the front row so you can get this knowledge.
For sure.
Is this the first? This is the first in this series? It's going to be a series.
We're going to try to get this going and continue it. Yeah, it's very important.
What is how is the conversation going to go? I know that you guys have great panelists. Can you tell us about some of those panelists?
Yeah. Okay. One of the brothers is Glenn Lloyd, who's a investor. He runs a Nectar investments. He's actually well known in our community. He City Fresh. The brother. He's really good. He's been doing the work as long as I've been doing.
Great contracts over there.
The brother. So he can talk about money. There you go. Right. And then we have Teron Dorsey, who's the new president of the Eastern Bank Foundation. So we got more money in the room. And so, and then we have Lorna Rivera, Dr. Lorna Rivera from UMass Gaston Institute. And the moderator is our own Boston Globe reporter,
Katie Johnson. Yeah, Katie Johnson. Oh, you're on the panel too, man.
Oh, yeah, and myself. Yeah.
You too.
That's right. Yeah, and I'm on the panel too, and I'm going to pretty much talk about the project and the participants and our people and the hunger for folks to really want to talk.
Because, get down to the nitty gritty about what we got to do.
Because Boston's a cold city. And I'm not talking about the weather. We just don't talk to each other.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? You go down south, they say, "What's up?" You're like, "Ooh, you know me?" But in Boston, it's different. It's different.
It's different. Yeah.
Who's this event for? Who do you guys want to come to this event? Like, you have some strong panelists that, could talk about money and probably geek out about where and how we get money. Who do we want in the room at this event?
I think we want people in the room who are curious about how to change their financial well-being.
And more than a little curiosity,
Yeah.
you are curious and
ready to make
ready.
change.
Yep.
So this is a two-part type of event, right? We want to first update and inform the audience of what we've been doing the past year, and then with the panel discussion, discuss how we move forward and change our place in this space.
One of the questions that I had, or that that was suggested, is a really great one. You said you've been doing these for some time now, these panel discussions, these small group sessions. What is information, or what are you hearing inside of these small groups that made you want to do it on a bigger scale? Like, what are we talking about in these groups?
Well, it was an intergenerational project. One of our youngest participant was 18, and our oldest was 78. Former Boston Public School teacher Bob Marshall, and it was just interesting how folks are ready to spend more time with their family. They're thinking about the future, building generational wealth. And see, we have these terms: generational wealth, economic development, and all this. But what economic development may mean to me may be different from you all, right?
Yeah.
So we're trying to be very specific as we talk about certain areas. Estate planning. What is that?
Yeah.
What is a will? You know, a savings account as opposed to going to check cashes.
Right.
You know,
Somebody told me about Western Union. I said,
they still have Western Union?
I had no idea.
Western Union in the check cash.
Well, I've been there before. There used to be one right across the street.
Every corner. Every corner.
Yeah. But you notice it's mostly in black communities.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
And so they take out all that money. And see, we need to be better stewards of our finances. And so when you ask, who do we want ordinary black and brown folk. I don't even say brown, I say Latino. But anyway, I'm not going to go down that road. But yeah, what is brown? Anyway, yeah, okay.
Whatever.
I don't want to start no sparks in there. Okay.
That's what we here for. We here to spark it up.
All right.
How do we we have a little thing here. We like to get down to the business. When is the event? Where is it at? Just to keep on interjecting that so people know where it is and when it's happening.
So the event is tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow evening.
Yes, Thursday, December 4th. It will be held at RCC, Roxbury Community College. We'll be in the Media Arts Center. We'll be there from 5 to 8.
And how do we get tickets? How do people get tickets?
It's a free event.
Oh, good. We love free.
Just show up.
Just show up.
We want
no
to get there
registration or
early.
anything?
Well, there is a registration now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to register.
It's
Is that supposed to know how much food you guys have to purchase?
well, no, food's already done and dusted. But yeah, if you want to sign up, globe.com/buildingwealth.
Yeah.
Register. Get your name on the list.
Yeah, we're gonna put the link.
You could also
Yeah,
you could also insert your question if you have a question in advance. You could also insert your question there.
How do these conversations usually go? I know it's a panel discussion and things. Is there opportunity for, like he just said about telling your question, for the audience to ask questions after the panel? The networking vibe, is there like that kind of component to it? Like after people finish sitting down and listening, do they get to kind of mix and mingle and, make connections?
Yes. Let me just say this. The conversations are normally 5 to 8 people. That's our This is like a display of what we've done throughout the year.
Yeah.
So it's on a bigger,
bigger
space.
scale, yeah.
And we're expecting 500 plus people.
Very good.
So get there early. I mean, we want folks to really get this information. And it's not like a one-stop drive-by. It's ongoing because we can't do everything in 1 hour or 2 hours. And there's so much information. We're so far behind as far as like getting our financial well-being.
Right.
I mean, we have to, and one of the key components of this is the civic infrastructure that we've injected in this as far as sharing power with the globe, because normally it's top-down. This is bottom-up grassroots. I'm a grassroots guy.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I deal with people in the barrel, under the barrel, those that scraping it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And so, and I'm from Mission. I'm from the hood. I'm from the community, and I love black people. You know what I mean? So the thing is, it's like, I think this is a good opportunity for the giant media outlet to really hear from the folks as opposed to them picking our leaders.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to say, if I was in church, I ask for the amen, but I ain't going to ask for the
I'm
amen.
going to give you one anyways,
Thank you. I receive it.
Say that.
But it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been a pleasure working with Hightower and
what a great connection.
That's the one of
He's
the greatest things about
Yeah.
like having when companies intentionally hire good people. And shout out to you, Hightower, for being a connection between big box media, obviously little media, and the community in general. We don't have. A long time we didn't have no connections.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody's just like, how you get on there? But people like you and Janae and other people who are doing really great work, it's appreciated, and I hope you guys know that. Ron, quick question for you.
Sure.
With Real Talk Network, what else do you guys, cover? What's next for you after this, accumulation of this?
It's just so many things. Like,
Yeah.
for instance, I run a voter education registration turnout program.
Yes,
and I have
Ron.
some booklets I'm going to give y'all. that I
Please.
brought some-
Yeah.
Know your rights.
Yes.
Because you know how police brutality, racial
you.
profiling, and all. I have one for
Very
you,
nice,
too.
very nice.
And the thing is, we have different organizations that have different missions.
Yeah.
So, but one of the things that we don't do, because Boston's very territorial.
It
It's
is.
neighborhood
Yes.
pride. Like I said, I'm from Mission, right? Some folks may say I'm from Saucy. I'm from Eastie. It's neighborhood pride, but at the same time, that pride can lead into division.
Yes, absolutely.
And one of the things, as black people and brown, we have to we have to start trusting each
Yeah.
100%.
other, right?
Yeah, we
100%.
do.
It's like, yo,
I'm not out to get you.
yeah, right.
Just relax.
Because one of the, and I have to give a shout out to, we lost two brothers during this whole process. One, the late Honorable Judge Leslie Harris. He participated,
Yeah.
as well as just recently this past weekend, Chanel Terry, ball player, Don
Yeah,
Bosco, and,
yeah.
very well known in the community. And they were a part of our conversations. And here we are now. This was only like, he died like this past weekend. Leslie died this about a month ago.
Yeah.
In the Roxbury Media Arts Center is where they had his homegoing.
Wow.
So it's like, and I don't know if we're going to do this, I'll ask Hightower, we're going to be able to have a moment of silence.
Yeah.
Because I know it's like really tight. But I think it's important that we recognize our heroes and sheroes that have come before us, because that's what it's all about. And one of the things he had mentioned, that he did not really trust having an estate, because, that big R word.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
Institutional racism, systemic racism, and it's real. And then when we talk about financial well-being of black and brown people, you see why.
Yeah.
We're like we are. So
And it all makes sense, and I wonder why people don't often kind of look deeper than just the surface of what you see happening, right there. Like, why is these things happening? So I like that you guys go into that. And Hightower, what other things is the Boston Globe Media working on right now? Like this or similar? Because you guys just came off of another summit.
Yeah.
How was the summit?
The summer was cool.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. It was informative. Like I told you guys, I checked it out virtually. I wasn't able to attend in person. And the couple of panels that I did listen to were
Very
pretty
good.
cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
what was the crowd like?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. Was it the turnout that was expected?
I didn't go.
I
watched. So
in line,
So I didn't see the audience. But
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of what we have next, I mean, sky's the limit.
Yeah.
I got Ron here now, so I'm gonna stay close to him and whatever he's working on. I'm gonna try to
he said,
support.
this can't be the only time that you guys talk about this stuff.
Yeah, it has to be.
And they
on
got the
some
money.
conversation.
See, they got the money, right? So I haven't submitted my other invoice. We gonna talk about money, right?
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Don't listen to Ron.
But that is the perception that everybody has. Like, y'all, you ain't talking to the people with the money about the money. So it's really important. I think that this conversation, in conjunction with the Globe and with you guys, makes sense because it is really kind of putting us all together in one kind of room and sitting down and talking about it. Because a lot of people will talk about it amongst themselves and amongst their family and friends, but the bigger conversation needs to have to be had all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. But there's no more events.
Nothing on the calendar yet.
Okay,
but
good.
there'll be more of these type of things happening for sure.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like this a lot. We often, just want to party and we can't stay open to 2:00. I don't want to stay open to 2:00. I want to go sit down, talk about about building wealth in Boston.
Yeah.
My barriers and my opportunities.
Are there any other things that you personally are working on that the audience should know about?
I can't share right now.
Yeah, exclusive.
We got a few things. We got a few things in the chamber, but yeah, we can't talk about that right now.
And then as we wrap up real quick, Ron, when do these kind of series and panels and discussions happen about knowing your rights? And you mentioned something else just now, besides knowing your rights. But yeah, like when do these
Well, we've been, as I mentioned, we've been operating for 33 years.
Yeah.
And we actually developed that in February.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we did that in February, and we've been holding sessions at various community-based organizations, churches, civic organizations, corporations, really explaining to people their rights. With this new administration, Lord knows, folks are getting snatched up, and the unfortunate thing that's happening to our immigrants. But at the same time, this has been happening to black folks for years.
Yep.
And so what we want to do is bring attention to it. It's not a legal document. I am not a lawyer. Yeah. We have
just
numbers.
Information.
There's information, but we also give contact information to folks who have the expertise in the particular areas, like the NAACP, the Urban League. Then you have the
Massachusetts Commission Against Discrimination.
Yeah.
Oh, this goes. It's know your rights, but it's so many little. It's civil rights, voting rights, racial profiling, immigrant rights, police brutality. This is so clutch.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's very thin. It's very easy to take with you. Throw it in the glove compartment. You get pulled over.
I'm glad you said that, because I got these young. I'm a broadcaster too, Boston Praise Radio and TV, and so
that's why.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So no, and I have these the younger generation like, Ron, you need to get an app. I'm like, you know what? I'm a guy that like to put something in my hand and give it to folks, right? And so I'm gonna get the app once we get rid of all this, and then these things cost money.
Yeah.
So does that.
I see you bending it. Don't be bending that like this. Folks, they start using it as a toothpick and then a coaster. I'm like, that costs money, because I try. There's no coffee stains on that. No, but I'm just saying, it's like I try to give quality information, quality stuff to our folks, because we deserve it.
We do.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you get a cheap little know your government guide, you're going to throw it away. But you're going to keep that.
There's a leather-bound book.
It's like a little Bible.
Nice.
Throw this in my purse.
No, someone thought it was
police, I know my rights.
No, someone thought it was a Bible, right? Because they were like, oh, no.
Yeah.
I said, no, it's not a Bible.
No, this is awesome.
It's the black book, not the good book.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. No, this I do appreciate things like this. I think that it's.
We also have it in Spanish too.
Oh, look at that.
I didn't translate it.
Bendito.
Okay, but someone on our team.
In Spanish for the brown people.
Me llamo Ronaldo.
Oh, you guys are awesome. I'm really excited about this conversation tomorrow, because I think it would be very, inspiring and motivational. Especially with this current administration in office, we need something to kind of hope for and to, stick to, because things is getting kind of crazy out here.
Well, and also the different entities that are involved. The Boston Globe, a media outlet with a community-based organizations of real people.
Yeah.
That's different.
Right.
Black and brown in the same room. That's different.
Yeah.
Let's speak to the elephant in the room. That's real. You know, and we need to really confront the issues at hand. And I'm willing to take it on.
Yeah, and I'm listening to you, and I can hear how genuine you are about it. So I'm excited about how that conversation is actually going to flow tomorrow. And if people get very real and very open about what's going on and what they don't know and what they want to know, I think that it's going to be extremely successful. So again, people, this is tomorrow night, Thursday the 4th. It will be at RCC, the media room. That's that big conference room, right?
Auditorium, right up
Yep,
front.
right at the auditorium, right across from Reggie Lewis Center. And it is from 6 to 5:30.
Doors open at 5:30.
Okay.
We get cracking right at 6.
Okay, perfect.
We have dinner and refreshments afterwards. So
love dinner and refreshments afterwards. Love it.
Yeah. We'll have information to hand out as well. So come by and check us out.
All right, people, and it's free. It's free. All you got to do is go online and register. Tristan has put the link in the comment section, and we'll be posting it on our social medias and things so that you guys know to come through, meet us there at least for to have a conversation and have a little dinner after.
For sure.
Dinner. Thank you guys so much. Boston Globe, Real Time Network, Real Talk Network. Ron and Anthony, thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for having us.
I'm outside. Tomorrow's already on my calendar.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
I just put it on the calendar. I just registered, so I'm ready.
There we go.
Good. We gonna come to it. With that said, people, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, take some pictures, and we'll be right back with our entertainment news for the last half an hour. Keep it locked right here. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Your #1 local radio. The Spark of New England, Spark FM.
Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
This is a message from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Travel increases your chance of getting and spreading COVID-19. Take steps to protect yourself and others. Wear a mask that completely covers your nose and mouth. Masks are required on planes, buses, trains, and other forms of public transportation traveling into, within, or outside of the U.S. and in U.S. transportation hubs such as airports and stations. Stay at least 6 feet away from others. Wash your hands often, and watch for symptoms of COVID-19. When traveling back to the U.S., you must show a negative COVID-19 test result or have documentation of recovery from COVID-19 before boarding your flight back to the U.S. Visit cdc.gov/COVID-19 travel to learn more about travel requirements and recommendations.
Don't let biased algorithms or degree screens or exclusive professional networks or stereotypes. Don't let anything keep you from discovering the half of the workforce who are stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time to tear the paper ceiling and see the stars beyond it. Find out how you can make stars part of your talent strategy at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Want to give your baby a head start? Get the best protection against flu and COVID-19. Because their immune system isn't fully developed at birth, babies need additional protection. When you get vaccinated while pregnant, it can keep you and your baby from getting sick. As they get older, this can result in more time in school and daycare for them and more productive time for you. Vaccines are safe and effective for children as they grow. No matter where you are on your pregnancy journey, flu can be and protect your family. Stay up to date with your vaccines. Stay healthy. Talk with your trusted healthcare provider today. Brought to you by the Boston Public Health Commission.
At Rockland Trust Bank, we know that listening matters, not just to your financial goals, but taking the time to really get to know you. Whether you're building a family or a business, investing in a new home or a college tuition, planning your finances for the next 30 days or the next 30 years, our experienced bankers will listen, not just to provide advice and resources, but to foster a relationship that truly matters. Rockland Trust Bank, where each relationship matters. Member FDIC.
Finally Home is a must-read step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time homebuyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, homeownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-Made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music. Spark FM. Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits from reggae. Spark FM.
If you no mess with we, you are gonna see a million. We got the Congo long just like the Amazon.
Spark FM.
I know that life is not easy. No say we are for win. Walk with the camera like Jesus.
Soca. Hip hop.
Yeah, we on and we going crazy.
R&B.
You could do damage. You could do damage.
Afrobeats and much more. Spark FM. Spark FM.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone.
Fly when the time in the sky.
No more words.
All right. Actually, we have national news to get into. There's a lot here, so I will just go. It's not a lot. It's just how they're written. I will just go into a couple of the headlines to figure out what is going on in the country in which you guys live in, because it is getting spooky out there.
Really?
U.S. halts all immigration cases for nationals of 19 countries. Guidance says. Let's see who these 19 countries are, which is ridiculous. The Internal U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services guidance obtained by CBS News shows that agencies directed employees on Monday to stop final adjudication on all cases involving individuals from 19 nations that are facing restrictions under a proclamation President Trump issued in June. Colloquially, the proclamation is known as travel ban. Oh, okay. The pause includes the completion of citizenship ceremonies for legal U.S. permanent residents from the list of 19 countries who are on the cusp of becoming naturalized American citizens. The USCIS, this document said, it suggested the suspension is an interim step while the administration develops further guidance on the vetting of affected immigrants. So these 19 are from Afghanistan, Myanmar, Chad, the Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. It also partially suspended the entry of travelers and immigrants from Burundi, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela. You know how they throw Venezuela in there, because right now we at war with Venezuela.
How did we get so involved with Venezuela?
Because Venezuela got the oils. They got the oils, and you know the oils have the monies.
We
so
need to
Donald
hit up Venezuela, because we might have some family there.
We can't have no more. You got the Venezuela family. They might murk you out here. They blowing up all the ships.
I don't got
and
no
all
family in
things
Venezuela.
Teacher Sue's school, she says, fired her. Oh no, that's not that either. Next we have Trump says he doesn't want Somalia in the U.S.
He doesn't want
Somalians in the U.S. urges them to go back to their homeland and fix it.
Go back to where you came from.
There is this the one? Is this the
What
article?
a
Let me see.
unserious frickin'
He
guy.
is. I gotta find the little piece of audio where they have him speaking. Tony, can you read this right?
Yes,
quick?
I can.
get it
Is this the meeting he fell asleep in yesterday?
Yeah, one of them.
I think we got a story about that after in there too. Trump says he doesn't want Somalis in the U.S. and urges them to go back to their homeland and fix it. Why don't you fix it? You got so much money to give out to other people. Give some money to the Somalians. President Donald Trump on Tuesday said he does not want Somali immigrants in the U.S., saying residents at the war-ravaged Eastern African country, my computer hates me. I can't say anything else.
He says they contribute nothing. I don't want them in our country, Trump told reporters near the end of the lengthy cabinet meeting. He added, their country is no good for a reason. Their country stinks, and we don't want them in our country. Look into their WhatsApp. There's a video of him kind of going off. Trump for years has criticized Rep. Ilhan Omar, a Minnesota Democrat who immigrated from Somalia in 1995 as a child. But he picked up the pace of his attacks on Somalis on social media last week after Christopher Rufo, a conservative activist, published unsubstantiated allegations in a magazine called City Journal. Citing unnamed sources, the money stolen from Minnesota programs has gone to Al-Shabaab, an Al-Qaeda-linked militant group that controls part of Somalia. And I want to stop there. One thing about these Trump supporters and MAGA people is that they have no issue with making something up. Mm-hmm. You understand me? Like they'll go on and make a full video and they'll say something like, Obama once, touched an alligator and sold it for $2 million to a small Somalian boy from Australia, and they all will literally jump on it and it will go super viral in no time. Like, it doesn't matter. This article instead literally says unsubstantiated allegations from a magazine that nobody even knows about, citing unnamed sources that money stolen from, saying what so what is the story? Where did you get that story from?
They made it up. They
made it up in your brain,
and I hate it, and I hate to hear it. And the fact that they go out in public and on large national forums or international forums to talk about all the shit that they make up. It's so horrible, and I can't stand it.
I can't stand. Here is the clip of him sitting in the office talking about, Somalians and things, and as such.
See these people ripping it off, and now I'm understanding, and you're going to look at that, Scott. I hear they ripped off Somalians, ripped off that state for billions of dollars, billions, every year, billions of dollars, and they contribute nothing. The welfare is like 88%. They contribute nothing. I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you. Okay? Somebody would say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country. Their country's no good for a reason. Their country stinks, and we don't want them in our country. I could say that about other countries, too. I can say it about other countries, too. We don't want them to hell. We have to rebuild our country. Our country's at a tipping point. We could go bad. We're at a tipping point. I don't know if people mind me saying that, but I'm saying it.
What the F are you saying?
Nothing. He's saying nothing, and that's what I don't understand, because I'm not even remotely interested in hearing the words that are not even strung together properly in a sentence, and this man just babbling, and it's upsetting to me and my homegirls.
It's upsetting to me.
If you can't go to...
You see this guy, number one bullshit guy.
Number one bullshit. It's so bothersome why he's the president. It actually makes me very angry.
Did he say no deodorant? Shut up, Fresh Jan.
The DOJ sues 6 states for refusing to turn over voter registration rolls, warns open defiance of federal laws.
Oh, please.
Whatever. We're not even going to go into that because we're tired. Hegseth distanced himself from strike that killed boat survivors. So have you guys been hearing about this story?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We talked about it yesterday. We touched on it yesterday.
Another one of the boats.
And so this is the Trinidadian family.
Oh,
the one that they killed a couple of civilians. Yeah.
I've seen the video of the family on land.
So I guess there was an order sent out that they're killing the boats and the people on the boats. They dropped something on the boat. The boat went up in flames. 2 people survived. Hegseth sends the memo to the commander-in-chief down there, to a verbal memo to him, to eliminate all of the survivors, pretty much.
Right.
Hegseth
has swimming.
Yeah.
They were in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hegseth now is saying, "Oh no, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
He did it."
Yep.
And the other one's like, "No, I got the verbal warning." So now y'all are just blowing up boats.
Right.
One of y'all is just blowing up boats.
Not only that is they're just doing things, and then they're finding somebody to blame it on, which is why. those people made that video saying you do not have to obey a legal order.
Say that.
That video relates to this, and this man went ahead and just followed the orders that he received from Pete Hegseth, and now this man could potentially be charged with murder.
But this is what they're saying when I talk about the Nuremberg trials with the Nazis and stuff. They said that is not a defense that you were just following orders.
Yeah.
If you know that order is illegal and you still take it, you are just as bad and you're going down as well. And I think that exactly what you said. That's why these people made this video. Yeah. Not to say don't follow any orders at all, but if you know that what you are following is unlawful, why would you do it?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any So he got something on the people. It must be like a Jedi mind trick. It must be like a Men in Black sonar wave or something like that makes people kind of disregard everything that they know just to follow blindly behind this man. And I'm confused.
It's Antichrist.
It said that there is no limitations on war crimes. So one of the correspondents said that if this administration doesn't hold him accountable, the next administration will definitely make sure that they hold him accountable.
And I can't, so
we have to wait 3 years?
Yeah.
And suffer through how many more murders?
The midterms are next November, which is a whole nother year away, which is so crazy because I was hoping that they, for some reason that they would come closer now to January. But they're so far away. Hopefully, if America understands the assignment, we'll take back the House and the Senate and be able to get some things passed or to stop Donald Trump from being able to do at least some of the things that he's unchecked about right now. And I guess my bigger question is the Republicans that are in the House and the Senate or in Congress or whatever, are you guys really okay with just letting all of this go?
This is the thing that is the question that I have every single day. I know that there are people there that have to be like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is wrong. This is ridiculous. But what can I do as one person or something like that? There cannot be a whole party of people who agree with the foolishness that this man is doing, he is saying that he's living. It can't.
It cannot be.
Yeah.
Trump said he was sharper than I was 25 years ago. Then he spent an hour appearing to doze off.
Yep.
He's been sleeping. Let me tell you what is annoying to me. He gave Joe Biden the moniker or the nickname Sleepy Joe and cannot legitimately keep his eyes open for any length of time. Pot calling the kettle white, and I don't understand why y'all won't tell this man that he has got to sit down.
Yeah.
Put Just Dance in at this point. He's just as dumb anyway, so it's not like we're not. I want to meet the writers of what is it called?
South Park,
because they got to be some sick people, right?
They do, and they're reckless. they have no
Why
regard.
they give them such a hard list?
No regard, no qualms, nothing.
Donald Trump don't have one for God damn it.
Right. But this ain't South Park's first run. They always been out of control. Now it's
South Park
now it's more acceptable. Now we'll allow it.
Crazy. Yeah.
No, but the fact that man can't keep up and he doesn't know what an MRI is, or he's just really excited that he can identify an elephant from a giraffe is really bothersome to me. And that is, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's sharper than he was 25 years ago. No, you're not. You're not sharp at all.
He wasn't sharp then either.
Hello. 3 people were arrested after authorities in the Florida Keys said that they were found having sex while heavily intoxicated in a Winn-Dixie parking lot in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
These are 3 that was having sex together.
Them 3.
That
100% that ragtag band of people there.
Crystal meth. It gotta be from Florida. Florida is so unserious every single time. Let's see what we have here. So, 3 people arrested after authorities in the Florida Keys said that they were found having sex while heavily intoxicated in a Winn-Dixie parking lot in the middle of the day. Deputies were called to the grocery store lot around 12 p.m. on a Saturday. Damn, that was prime time. Where they found all 3 individuals engaged in sexual acts, according to the Monroe County Sheriffs. All were taken to jail. 45. Sharon was 45.
She's 45?
She's
younger than me?
She's younger than me. Was charged with unlawful exposure of sexual organs. What's that?
Sexual organs. Well, I'm trying.
She just had a pee out.
What does that mean?
Her vagina was just out. She's had it out.
Exposure of her sexual organs, disorderly intoxication, and resisting without violence. Deputy said it was her second arrest for similar public conduct in the last 3 months. She always got a vagina.
Like, we so tired of seeing your vagina.
Marshall Adam, 43 of Key Largo, was charged with committing unnatural and lascivious acts.
What do you think he was doing?
What's unnatural? What's the unnatural act?
What is unnatural?
Tell me.
What?
Florida is a different world.
Why they charged them with these words? Because what's an unnatural act?
Lascivious.
Lascivious.
Tristan said lascivious.
Oh, and then also Michael, he was 59, was charged with unlawful exposure of his sexual organs and disorderly conduct.
Y'all done made the girl's nose run.
It's a lascivious, whatever it is there.
Oh, wow. Feeling or revealing an overt and often offensive sexual desire.
Oh.
He gave her a lascivious or vivacious wink, whatever the hell the word is.
Say the word. Make the computer say it.
Hold on, I got it.
Lascivious.
Oh, lascivious.
Lascivious.
Never knew that. All right.
I'm going to start using it.
Learn something new.
Oh, but that is funny.
You're not going to say it right. I'm going to say it.
Lascivious.
That is Lil Vicious that you did that.
That's a rapper.
Wow. I like Florida. Florida is funny. The police must have been so tired on this day. Like, I am so tired of you 3.
Susan, didn't we see your vagina last week? Put your vagina in. What is wrong with you?
Michael, with your unnatural sexual preferences. What was he like? No, what was that? I want to stop there. What is the unnatural? What was he doing with it?
I don't know. He was doing something with the exposed sexual organs, though. That was unnatural. I don't know. And in the Winn-Dixie parking lot at 12 noon.
12 noon on a Saturday.
Oh, Lord. That's when all the good housewives be out doing their good shopping. That is disgusting.
Study finds cannabis may reduce alcohol use in heavy drinkers. I agree. Mm-hmm. I feel that. Yeah. The whole of Spice Mass, I didn't do much. That whole Grenada trip, I didn't do much drinking. I high all the time. And I had a wonderful experience. A wonderful experience. Okay?
It was great.
It was great. People should have that experience like I did. Let's see. A drunk raccoon found passed. Oh, is this them same people? A drunk raccoon found passed out in a liquor store. It was funny because he went in there and he ransacked the whole whole thing, threw all the liquor on the ground, and then went in the bathroom and chilled out. Hung out. Was drunk.
Fell asleep.
Tired. Tired from wickedness.
Do we have the picture of him?
Hold on. I'm still pulling it up.
Yeah. Do I have the actual?
This is in Virginia.
Virginia. I like
That's
Virginia.
so crazy because that drunk raccoon story directly ties to that sex story and Trump falling asleep.
Yes, it does.
He's a drunk raccoon.
Right, absolutely. While he pulls that up, thieves steal almost $2 million in merchandise from New York City men's boutique popular with celebrities.
Child, it ain't no Lululemon, I'll tell you that.
Did they fight him or they stole it? So they good. We're not gonna get into that. But go ahead, Tris.
All right, here goes the clip of the drunk raccoon.
I wonder what they named him. So one Virginia liquor store had an unusual patron this weekend. An inebriated raccoon found passed out in the bathroom. And it's good that he passed out in the bathroom too, because usually, if you was that drunk, you just pass out in the aisle. I too experienced this, Mr. Raccoon. I passed out in the bathroom on my
Have y'all
25th birthday.
Yeah. I passed out in my first time in Honduras, dude.
Really?
Damn. I've never been drunk in Honduras.
Woke up around a puddle of throw up. In my own throw up. I was very young.
My daddy picked me up off the floor and took
Naked.
me back to bed.
She was naked.
Naked.
Okay, here goes.
Damn dog.
According to quite a mess, knocking over and breaking several bottles there. He must have sampled the contents because then an officer found him passed out in the bathroom next to the toilet. He was brought to a shelter to sober up.
Throw him in the
He's
sober
so cute
chamber.
because he was really like knocked out, like passed out. He
And
had
he
a
tried to
time.
make it to the toilet. He had to throw up. Poor
He
thing.
did. He knows he's house domesticated. Give me that one. I want that. There's a lot of people who have raccoons, domesticated raccoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Into the entertainment, we started talking about Diddy earlier today. Have now that we're a little bit into the show, have any of you guys watched at least the first episode of what is it called? Diddy?
Reckoning.
Oh, the Reckoning.
Yes.
Even that name is crazy.
And it's very darkly filmed.
Yeah.
The music is very ominous.
After
it's
a
a little
while,
Liz Vicious.
I watched all the four parts.
You did?
Yes.
Wow.
At some point, I forgot I was watching a Diddy documentary. At a certain point, it takes a turn. It takes two turns, and it's like, I was watching Diddy. And you completely
really?
forget that you were watching.
Why?
because
What do you think you're watching?
It turns into Tupac and into Biggie, and,
Oh, so
goes-
it's a little.
I know, the way that the first one ended with what the guy that helped that founded Bad Boy with him said was like,
Kurt
oh,
Burrows.
shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta wait. Yeah, you gotta
I
see that.
didn't. I also didn't know that 50 Cent had like unsolved hood murders or something like that. He has like a whole collection
Really?
of deep diving and doing documentaries on other murders and stuff that have happened within the
really?
hip hop genre. Yeah. And they said he posted it yesterday. He was like, I've been doing this. Like this is what I've been doing.
Oh yeah, and that's probably what he's talking about in the next.
So Diddy sends cease and desist to Netflix over the Reckoning docuseries. So this is going right into that. Sean Diddy Combs has escalated his battle with Netflix. Its CEO Ted Sarandos and executive producer Curtis 50 Cent Jackson issuing a blistering cease and desist letter demanding the immediate withdrawal of the streamer's docuseries Sean Combs The Reckoning, which he called corporate retribution.
Right. So if y'all are watching it, you better hurry up and watch it.
That's what I thought about yesterday. I was like, I gotta hurry up because I just saw a cease and desist. It's too late now. People already bootlegged it.
Yeah, that's true.
The letter sent by Combs' legal team accuses Netflix of promoting a hit piece disguised as a documentary, enabling a personal vendetta against Combs and unlawfully processing video footage allegedly stolen from Combs and his affiliates. It also warns that a lawsuit against Netflix and 50 Cent could be imminent. The cease and desist addressed in the Netflix legal executive David Hyman says out a sweeping series of allegations arguing that Netflix promotional framing of the project as a documentary is fundamentally misleading. According to the letter, the program is a hit piece conceived and spearheaded not by impartial filmmakers but by Jackson, who is described as someone whose irrational fixation on destroying Mr. Combs' reputation is a matter of public record.
What's the beef with Diddy and 50 Cent?
Have no beef. He said that he was just always creeped out and not interested in being pretty much groomed by Diddy.
But they do, it is 50's. I mean, it is 50's baby mother, Daphne.
Oh yes, that's true. Yes, you're right.
That's
right.
right.
Yeah.
Whore. And I stand by it.
Actually, 50 Cent wrote some verses for Diddy back in the day.
Did he?
Did he?
And one of the verses I want to say it was talking about, it was right after the J-Lo and Shine incident in the club. Yeah. I'll find the lyrics for that though.
Dame Dash hopped online and threw the first grenade at 50 Cent's new Netflix.
Is this the guy we want to hear from?
No. Right. Yeah, well, let's play it while I get it, while you pull it up. Blueface denies his son has a disability, blames developmental delays on Krishan.
Blueface, you can't deny that.
Oh,
Blueface, you have a development disability. Krishan is completely...
She's tapped.
Like, I mean... unwell.
She's what they call afflicted.
Yes.
She was on Baddies over the weekend.
Was she?
And I'm trying to understand what the issue was, and she's just doesn't never make sense.
She was doing an impromptu dance off in the middle of some parade the other day. It was like the Macy's Day Parade, just randomly, whatever. The baby does have issues.
Yeah, she's
100%. The baby has issues.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
Blueface was just making fun of the baby the other day, saying that somebody's face looked like his baby. Oh, he was on like 21st dates, 21 dates.
Mm-hmm. Papa Bloom.
I don't understand why Blueface gets so much airtime all the time for being a whatever.
Who is he?
But
Blueface got one song, right?
Yeah, Bust Down Tatiana.
Yeah.
And he has a left, right. Let me see you
that's
do
a
it.
good- that
He's
one.
got a equivalent of 3 maybe healthy songs.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you are making fun of your own baby, and then you want to sit here and say that he doesn't have a problem, and that you blame Krishan. Krishan should be in a group home. Where she can see if she can survive by herself raising her baby with the help and support and resources of a social working team.
That's the documentary and show that they need to make about Krishan right there.
Okay?
Yep.
Because that is gone.
Gone.
It's gone. And
Gone in.
Gone in. Megan Thee Stallion wins defamation suit against the blogger. So this was weird.
Mm-hmm.
So she won the defamation suit against the blogger, but one part got thrown out because they didn't notify the blogger who is identified as a media source. Something like, anyways. A federal jury sided with Megan Thee Stallion on Monday and agreed that a blogger defamed and harassed the rapper, but limited damages to less than 6 figures. The federal panel of 5 men and 4 women came down to a favor of Megan, the artist born Megan Pete, in her lawsuit against blogger Milagro Grams, whose real name is Milagro Cooper. The suit was over material Cooper posted after R&B musician Tory Lanez shot Megan 5 years ago. Jurors initially awarded Megan $75,000, which U.S. District Judge Cecilia reduced to $59,000 in a final ruling filed on Tuesday. We're thankful for the jury's commitment to reinforce the importance of truth, accountability, and responsibility. Commentary on social media, the plaintiff's attorney, Mary Henderson, said in a statement.
I don't got nobody to sue for nothing.
Boy, I tell you. I hate this hair on Megan, too. Looks like horse.
When are we going to be done talking about Megan in court?
Me too. Like, this is so crazy.
Is it still the same thing? It's different?
It's all from the Tory Lanez situation.
It's all related.
Rihanna and A$AP Rocky step up for date night at the 2025 Gotham Awards, sparking heated reactions because she looked stupid.
Yeah.
She looked absolutely a hot mess from head to toe.
Millionaires can just do whatever they want.
Yeah, and
billionaires, excuse me.
I guess that it's, I guess it's fashion. It literally looks like it looks like foolishness. It looks like absolute foolishness.
I mean, for her man wears Mary Janes and lace socks.
But she seems like she gained some weight, and I think she's
she
trying
just
to
had a
hide
baby.
it.
She just had 3.
She's been pregnant 5 years in a row.
So that's not what you wear after you have the baby, and you don't want people to see your body?
So suspect is that she's pregnant again.
I will slap Rhea. No, I won't. Go ahead. Whatever.
How many babies she have?
She's 3 right now.
She's 3 today.
She's
Tomorrow,
3
it could
under
be
3.
more.
I think she's pregnant again. And I guess at this point she has nothing else to do, but she's a billionaire who is minding her business.
But your vagina don't get tired from
or your body.
Jesus! Wow!
Because they say when you're pregnant, you have 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot out.
Well,
that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, rest.
Yeah.
It hasn't been 6 weeks since she had the other baby.
She can whatchamacallit them like 2 years and maybe take a couple of years off, have another baby in a couple of years where you're able to really kind of give them some focus.
I mean, is the second one walking yet?
No, I don't think so.
Jeez, Louise. At least Blossom started walking the other day.
That's Cardi's fourth. That's fourth, right?
She just had her fourth.
Yeah, her fourth.
But Blossom started walking right after the other
Maybe
one was born.
Cardi B and Rihanna are in a competition.
But there is no competition. Rihanna's a billionaire.
I mean, millionaire and billionaire. I mean, having many bill. It's competition. They both rich. They both rich as hell and they can afford everything. Why we keep on having back-to-back children?
At least Rihanna.
I don't know. I'm saying that because I'm broke.
Rihanna's today are with the same
the same man, yeah. Lotto seemingly reacts after woman goes viral for saying she's the rapper's estranged half-sister. That girl do look like Lotto a lot, and I thought it was her sister, but if it's not her.
There's a Massachusetts case that I saw in the local news, and I didn't know if it was real. This girl found her sister on 23andMe, found out that she was somebody's sister on 23andMe.
And they killed her.
After the sister died. The sister apparently had money, and now the one who was estranged is suing to try to get some of the sister's
What a bold face. That is
Imagine
a bold
Woman
face.
sues her sister for a $28 million inheritance after discovering family's tie.
Oh,
on
that is
23.
bold face.
Yep.
A Massachusetts woman.
Yep.
Gained two long lost sisters through a DNA test, then tried to net a fortune when she sued them a month later over a malpractice settlement involving their dad. Carmen Thomas, 28, took a 23andMe DNA test in February 2023 and learned she had two biological sisters, Callie and Abigail Brown, whose father, Joe, died in 2018 from an undiagnosed aortic aneurysm. Joe was 43 when he was admitted to Salem Hospital that January after complaining of pain spreading from his upper abdomen to his chest and back, according to court filings. After Joe spent nearly an entire day in pain and struggling to breathe, doctors determined he was suffering from an aneurysm, but it was too late to save him, and he died the next day. Callie, Abigail, and their mother, Kristen, sued the hospital. Go up. Just in a reading from you. Sued the hospital, claiming its failure to diagnose Joe in a timely fashion cost precious hours that led to his death. A jury agreed and awarded the grieving family a whopping $28.8 million in April 2023, a month after Thomas contacted Callie, hoping to introduce herself to her newly discovered half-sisters. Once Thomas found out about the settlement, she sued her half-sisters, hoping for a payout. In Thomas' lawsuit against the family, she emphasized that what appeared to be a joyous reunion between all of them a month before the settlement included photos taken when they met. Go up. But the Browns said in their opposition filing that Abigail and Callie were actually very upset and hesitant to meet with Thomas, but went against their gut and instincts out of kindness. The sisters quickly regretted their gracious act when Thomas grew very assertive and possessive of the family from nearing the very beginning, according to a legal filing. The Browns' lawyer, Joseph Lisbeth, wrote that Thomas attempted to prey on the family financially and emotionally by demanding that they pay for her gas, food, and alcohol, disturbingly claiming that she would even threaten to hurt herself if they didn't respond to her messages. Then once Thomas learned of the settlement, everything quickly unraveled, she said. Plaintiff's gambit of attempting to obtain an injunction to freeze the assets of a grieving family is not only meritless. As a matter of law, it should have been an affront to his court. I don't know. This story is crazy.
Yeah. So he was her father too?
He was her father too.
Okay, and these are the half sisters through him.
Yes.
Okay.
I ain't mad at it. 28 million.
I think it's very bold face.
It's very bold face. But if they go to court, was she was adopted?
I don't know. Somehow she was not a part of the family. I don't know why she was.
Because he would still be technically legally responsible for her finances, right?
If she was a minor, but she's an adult.
But can she get back pay?
Little residual? No.
No.
All the years of my
there's no what you call it on child support as long as the child is a minor. Once the child is no longer a minor, you
can't get retro pay.
Oh, there's no
then
limitation of
I think that the way that she came into this was all wrong too. Like paying for gas, alcohol, and food. Girl, you want to meet me.
Exactly.
I don't
Why
know
ain't
you.
no retro pay? So if my mother found my father when I was 30 years old, my father can't pay for my 18
No,
years.
because you was adult now.
No.
She don't get she don't get reparations.
That ain't right.
And then this last one, Michael Jordan's fight against NASCAR heads to court, could shake up motorsport. What is going on here?
That's what I want to know.
The antitrust allegations levied by Jordan-owned 23 Racing and Front Row Motorsports have exposed salacious personal communications and NASCAR's finances. I need the AI version of
Michael
this.
Jordan fight.
Let me see if I can AI this real quick, because
Pastor Troy ain't mentioned nothing about it.
This is
he does
this-
F1. He doesn't
yeah.
do NASCAR.
Summarize this article in layman's.
Michael Jordan accuses NASCAR of being being an illegal monopoly and seeks a fundamental restructuring of their sports business model.
Oh, he gonna change? He gonna come in and change the whole thing?
Oh wow, he gonna be the GOAT of NASCAR too?
What's happening? Michael Jackson together with
Michael
Jordan, together with 2311 Racing,
XI.
which he co-owns, and Front Row Motorsport has taken NASCAR to federal court. They're suing under antitrust laws, the laws meant to keep one company from having unfair monopolistic control, claiming NASCAR rules and business practices unfairly favor big teams and limit fair competition for others. And I think that's the same one in F1 too. What's the dispute about? The charter system and alleged monopoly. NASCAR uses a charter system. A charter works like a franchise license. If a team has a charter, it is guaranteed a spot in every race and certain payouts. Jordan's 2311 and Front Row refused to sign the new charter agreement presented in 2024. They argued the terms weren't fair. Charters would be revoked or renewed by NASCAR. Payouts and control over revenue were not sufficient, and teams lack a real voice in how the sport is run. The lawsuit says that NASCAR controls too much: the tracks, the racing rules, which supplier teams can use, and basically everything. They say they say this concerted control squeezes out smaller or independent teams. Okay, so he's looking for some little DEI. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. And he's saying that just because we small, we not mighty. So what's up?
Give us some play.
All right. Well, Michael Jordan, I hope that all works out for you. And if it doesn't, we will still be here waiting for a little sponsorship from you.
We will still be poor, and you will still be rich.
Still be rich every day, making money while you poop.
Yep.
Terrible.
Yep.
I mean, good for him.
Yeah.
And that's all we have for today, folks. That is all we have for today. We will chat with you guys bright and early again tomorrow. It's Thursday, and do we talk to anybody tomorrow? No, we don't have anybody tomorrow. But on Friday, we'll be talking to Fiona from Know Your Caribbean. So make sure that you guys tune into that. That's going to be a wealth of information and history. We might have to take a little longer with that to get into the Caribbean vibes. With that said,
Don't forget tomorrow, Building Wealth in Boston, barriers and opportunities taking place inside Roxbury Community College, 1234 Columbus Ave. What's the name of the building?
Roxbury Community.
The
Media
Art Center. Make sure.
I don't know.
Also, don't forget Operation Save Another Course to College is going down today. It's a 5 p.m. rally in Nubian Square. 6 p.m. school committee meeting begins at the Bruce Bowling Building, and from 7 to 8 p.m. testimonies for school meeting will be happening. So if you have a child in that school, if you know about it, if you want to help save the school, that will be tonight. You can find that on our social media pages, Operation Save ACC.
Yes.
With that said, you guys have a blessed and adjuncticated day, and we'll see you guys later.
An adjuncticated one at that.
I don't know what that even means.
I don't know what that means.
Bye.
Your number one local radio.
The Spark of New England, Spark FM.
Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue.